What's up, everybody? We back with another video. Today, we're gonna be talking about Zachary. Alright, man, we got Zachary's stats pulled up. So Zachary is a dunker power forward who specializes in dunks. Very strong inside that area, man. Actually, if I must say so myself, the best dunker in the entire game. So first up, we're looking at his three-point shot with 22 at base. Highly recommended that you do not take three-point shots when using this character. That is not his job. Mid-range shot with 52 at base. That's actually not too bad. I mean, if you compare it to a small forward or something like that, you might say that that's bad. But for a power forward, a 52 mid-range shot is not bad at all. So if you're wide open and you got a decent amount of mid-range on your character, go ahead and feel free to take those mid-range shots if you absolutely have to, but only if you absolutely have to, man. So close shot with 57 at base, that's actually not too bad either, but his dunk stat is significantly higher than that. So if you're gonna be inside the range for you to do a dunk or a layup, make sure you go for the dunk because his dunk is 74 at base. That is a tremendous amount of dunk, man. That's really close to someone like Ben. So make sure y'all keep that in mind, man. His dunk stat, very good, very strong inside that area, man. This is what you want to be doing the absolute most. When it comes down to scoring with this character, you're going to understand that when we get to the abilities. So still with 22 at base, we're not even going to read this middle section, man. Everything in here is pathetic, with the exception of speed being a decent amount at 46. So jump with 75 at base, that's more than Kiang. I think Kiang has like 70. I think that's also more than someone like Ben. So make sure you keep that in mind as well, man. He's going to be doing those dunks from very far away. You want to make sure you're putting more jump on there as well. So rebound with 53 at base, actually not too good, man. That's like 30 less than Rocket. And even after his cells are completely maxed out, his rebound stat is still going to be lower than Rocket's base rebound stat. So he's not going to be very strong inside that area. So his block with 48 at base, not too bad. And his power with 55 at base, also not too bad. You want to be putting more power on him because if your dunk gets contested, you want the highest chance possible to actually finish that dunk. So let's jump to the abilities. All right, we got Zachary's abilities pulled up. First one we'll be looking at is enhanced dunk. So let's read it. The dunk hit rate increases by 5%, and the dunk distance increases by 0.5 meters. At level 2, you get 3% extra accuracy to your dunk, and at level 3, you get 3% extra accuracy to your dunk, for a total of 10% extra accuracy to your dunk, and 0.5 extra dunk distance. Make sure you're maxing this out, man. 100% mandatory that you max this ability. You want the highest chance possible for those dunks to actually get on in there. So next, we're looking at Smart Dunk. Uncle Kevin has this, Pinky has this, and Zachary has this. I believe these are the only 3 characters in the game with this ability. So let's read it. Avoid the front block and dunk from the side. At level 2, you get 2% extra success rate, and at level 3, you get 2% block resistance. Also, make sure you're maxing this out. Back then, I probably would have said not to upgrade it to the block resistance, but knowing what I do now, you definitely want that block resistance. And on top of that, back then, people struggled to block Smart Dunk, but now people can predict that quite easily if you don't set your psychology up right anyway. So make sure you're maxing out your Smart Dunk. Next, we're looking at Skillful Screen. Dora has this, Emma has this, and Zachary has this. Only 3 characters in the game with this ability, so let's read it. Sway your body when screening to increase the screening range. At level 2, when screening, increase teammates' 3-point shooting rate within 2.5 meters by 3%. And at level 3, you get a speed boost at the end of your screen in the desired direction. He's going to do a dash. I'm going to go inside Street Legend probably and show y'all that. As a matter of fact, we're just going to watch the preview, just so we won't have to go into Street Legend, man, because we can go to Dunk Training for the rest of the abilities. All right, so you can see she's getting ready to set that screen, and then she dashes off toward the rim, gets a free rebound, and a 2 free and easy points. Make sure you're maxing this out as well. You want that extra distance. He's really good pick and roll character, man. Last and certainly not least, we're looking at his level 4. Lightning also has this, and this ability is exclusive to these 2 characters. So let's read it. A fancy dunk skill can be blocked only when the defender reacts quickly and stands nearer. At level 2, increase success rate of dunk by 2% and triggering distance plus 20. At level 3, you get 2% block resistance and an additional 20 extra distance to your dunk for a total of 40. And at level 4, you get 15% block resistance. Doesn't actually come in handy that much, but I have seen this ability block once in my lifetime. So I guess for the extremely rare occasion that someone actually is close enough to block this, you might actually want that level 4, but it doesn't actually come in handy. Now, one thing I want to point out when it comes down to this ability, you think about something like enhanced jump. At level 1, you get 10 jump. At level 2, you get 10. And at level 3, you get 10 for a total of 30. But this ability right here is going to give you 40. That's 10 more than someone that has enhanced jump. So make sure you keep that in mind. All right, man, we're going to jump to the training area. I'm going to show you the smart dunk, and I'm going to show you the meteor dunk. All right, man, we got training area pulled up. We got our man Zachary in here. So first ability we'll be looking at is the smart dunk. I have a breakdown video for this ability in specific. You're going to be using this character, 100% mandatory. You watch that video. If you don't completely understand how to use smart dunk, there is one location that I didn't know about that isn't on that video, and I'm going to show y'all on this one. So the smart dunk, basically all you're going to do is make sure you're inside the range that you can dunk from, and all you have to do, man, is hold your analog in the proper direction in terms of where your positioning is. So let's say you're standing on the right side here. You're going to want your analog to be to the left, and then you're going to start that dunk. Another thing I want y'all to take note of when it comes down to this ability, you don't have to be far away in order to practice. So you can see, man, that's a long range smart dunk. And if we do a close range smart dunk, there we go. See? Anywhere you can do a dunk from, you can also use this smart dunk. And now, for the location I didn't put inside the breakdown video, you can do a smart dunk from behind the rim. I did not know this until I seen Mars do it. So let's take a look at it here.
Try for a jump shot.
L.
You see that rebound?
Don't judge me, man. All right. So what was it?
Nice try.
I'm trying to remember how I did it, bro.
Amazing.
We gonna get it, man. Just be patient with me.
Try for a jump shot.
All right, I quit. I give up. I'll show y'all that another time. So yeah, man, when it comes down to the smart dunk, just make sure y'all watch the breakdown video for the correct analog positioning based on your location on the court. You will do just fine when it comes down to using this ability. So next, we're going to take a look at the meteor dunk. So we're going to go ahead and do a regular dunk. So when you do a regular dunk, your meteor dunk will be next. No, you cannot do a smart dunk and then get your meteor dunk next. It has to be a long range dunk, and then your meteor dunk will be next. Your close range dunk animation is going to look like this. If you do that dunk right there, your meteor dunk will not be next. So make sure you keep that in mind. So when you're inside of a spot you can do your meteor dunk from, just take a look at Zachary. You're going to see that blue circle under him. Well, I'm going to call it more like a blue vortex. I don't really know what shape that is, man. But when you see that icon under you, that means you're in a spot you can do your meteor dunk. And as you can see, it's not even maxed out. And look how far away I'm doing this meteor dunk, man. It is ridiculous. This is like further than someone like Ben. And once again, he's not even maxed out. He doesn't have max cells. He doesn't have a maxed out meteor dunk. And he's still doing it from this distance. I might even be able to do it from all the way back here, man. Who knows? All right, man, that's just about cover everything. Just make sure you keep in mind, Zachary, very strong dunker, man. One of the best, if not the absolute best dunker in the entire game. You're seeing this man everywhere inside today's meta. Ever since dunks got buffed, Zachary, all over the place, man. You want to make sure you're setting your psychology up inside the paint properly. You want to make sure you're switching up those smart dunks. Sometimes go for a smart dunk. Sometimes go for a regular dunk. And when they don't expect those regular dunks, your meteor dunk will be ready to go next. So make sure you keep that in mind. That's it. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.